Welcome to the show 2019. My name is Emiko, and I'm going to be hosting a bunch of really great interviews. First up, we have Sheila Berdan from Brooks Berdan. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's great. It's fun.
I want to ask you, Brooks Berdan has been around for quite a while. 30 years, is that right?
31, actually.
31,
yes.
My goodness. You've made a lot of incredible, I think, forward-thinking changes, additions, expansions. You have, I think I counted 42 brands that you
That's probably
represent,
close.
something like that? 42
yes.
or 43, I think I saw in the entire list.
Yeah.
Tons of them. And how long have you had relationships with, I mean, what's the longest relationship that you've had in terms of brands?
Probably the one that comes to mind is T.H.E Electronics from France.
I went to your showroom a couple of times, and you guys have multiple rooms. Each room was meant to represent a certain size or a certain environment. How did you come up with that idea for multiple rooms rather than multiple systems in one room?
Our room is named the Palladium, our ultimate high-end room. We've always had that room, and it's for the audiophiles, or the people that just want the ultimate system. They love the aesthetics of the beautiful gear, and the room is all done out with room acoustics and all of that. So we have that one. All of us can't afford that. So we have the more mid-room and then the entry-level room, because a lot of our customers will just work up. They'll buy a component and improve their system, and then they'll, a year or two later, do it that way. So, I mean, it's not just about listening for every imperfection in the music and being so serious about, the gear, like, oh no, that's terrible. It's about the enjoyment of music. And we try to carry the best brands, the best value for that price category, and let everyone enjoy it. Let everyone get into it.
Yeah. One of the things I noticed, because I get your newsletters, which you send out regularly, which I think is great. You do a lot of events in store.
Yes, we do. We want to feature our great brands. We want to have time to really speak of them and have our reps come, because they're the experts in it. We're always having in-house seminars. We go to the factories, like I had said, and we want to be informed, so we give our customers the proper information.
Brooks Berdan is very active on social media. This is one thing that is very, very important and close to my heart, I have to say. Have you had a lot of success in terms of engaging the younger, newer generation to get into high-end audio?
Yes, I think it's happening slowly, but with the help of Dylan Gardner and mainly Jamie Hart, our business development coordinator, they've done a fantastic job to broad spread Facebook and Twitter.
You guys are on Instagram all the time, which I love.
Yes, it's really fun because we'll have multi-generation families coming in. It's not just the 50 or 60-year-old gentleman, but the dad, the grandfather, and the teenager will come in sometimes, and even younger. Really been seeing that a lot more.
You have quite a big room downstairs. Tell us what you're showing in there and why you chose these components to showcase.
Yes, well, starting with the speakers, we have the Magico M2s. These are the latest design, and they are just fabulous. Pairing with that are Burmester Electronics. They just bring the emotion. They bring the best out of the speakers. We're showing Chord Electronics, a render for streaming, and we have SME turntable, TerraLab cables.
So let's talk about that for a minute, because one of the other things that I experienced the first time that I came to Brooks Berdan was the level of personal treatment and involvement and actual care. I really felt like when I was in there touring your showroom and just asking some questions, I didn't feel like there were any stupid questions or that I was going to somehow be judged behind closed doors once I left. I felt very included and very encouraged to explore and kind of push myself out of my comfort zone where I normally like to listen to music. How important do you feel the personal touch is with the dealer to customer relationship for you? Because I think because Brooks Berdan has been around for so long, you obviously have staying power. So what has been your strategy or your focal area for that?
We like to get to know our customers. I mean, one piece of equipment and one type of sound is not right for everyone. And so we like them to, explore something different that they might not have heard. And we don't care about having pressure on them. That's just not called for. We want them to come in and feel welcome and at home and enjoy it.
I feel like your extra effort in that sense actually opens up the ears. It relaxes the listener, which I think is very important. It's not something that's touched upon very much in high-end audio, but it is so important to relax and experience the music rather than focus on all the technical all the time, which is important as well, right?
Yes.
But you want to, like you said, you want to have fun with it. We have a lot of young viewers on our YouTube channel and on our social media, and we also have a lot of young women who are getting into music production, audio systems design, and marketing, who want to know your experience as a female leader in the. I mean, you're a leader in the industry anyway, but I think it would be helpful for them to hear from such an established woman. How has it been for you?
And when I first did take over, it was a little bit challenging. I think some men were very respectful, and if I answered the phone, they didn't immediately say, "Oh, can I speak to someone who knows about what products you carry?" But I was just myself. I mean, I was always in the industry. I like the human side. A lot of people know that I was a registered nurse for many, many years. I think that healing part of music has always been ingrained in me.
I think the biggest takeaway that I have from you is the idea that the human connection really matters here. And I know that that's something, every time I walk into your showroom, that's something that I get from you for sure. And I found, especially being in my position with the show, that a little compassion, a little extra listening goes a heck of a long way, doesn't it?
Yes.
Sheila, thank you so much for being with us
thank
today.
you so much.
Stay tuned for more interviews behind the scenes and this year really super fun events from the show. I'm your host, Emiko, signing off for now. Thank you all so much for watching.